Liberia. Violence leads to property damage, injury, or even death, as we are seeing recent months in several parts of Liberia, including Monrovia. Talk to people in your community about violence. Stand up against mob justice. Be a community hero. Liberia is all that we have. We must all unite to uphold the rule of law. Thanks for listening. This is Old Man Sam Simon.
Are you in search of a place you can get quality petroleum products? Well, I got news for you. Mayoba and Sons Incorporated is the company to meet all your petroleum needs. We are one of Liberia's leading importers and distributor of petroleum products on the Liberian market. We are fully capacitated to deliver your petroleum and diesel products anywhere in Liberia. Mayoba and Sons Incorporated, we do rental of dump trucks, tanker trucks, heavy equipment, D8, front loader, excavator. Our clearing and forwarding agency is fast, reliable, and can deliver your goods on time. Mayoba and Sons have improved the quality of reconstituted distributions and importation by financial institutions empowerment. Our head offices are located at the Garnersville Town Hall Junction on Barnesville Road and Freeport Sigma Compound on the Bushra Island. For more information, call us on cell numbers 0886 512 379, 0777 512 379, or 0777 255 030, or email us mayoba, mayoubahs @yahoo.com, or visit our website www.mayobaliberia.com. Our mission is to keep petroleum on the Liberian market stable, effective, and efficient. Our vision is that our presence be felt in the 15 counties with outstanding commitment. Mayoba and Sons, Liberia's pride.
What happened? Mama, you still do it? No, let's still boy. Hey, you still more to our party. I go see what I'm. Share mama, we are only down base.
For what's a blood?
What tablet, man, piece, what tablet, piece.
No,
brain. No, stop it. You can't do that. How you a brain human being? Let me know that Rosafi. Let me know that Rosafi. You tell human being you're a brain human being. Let's stop the kind of thing. If we catch criminal or some of them commit crime in our community or whatsoever, take that to the law or carry that to the nearby police station and report that to the police. Let the police themselves investigate and find out whether he right or wrong. Yesterday, I was coming from Keba. A brother walking on truck. I said, they said the truck hit the motorball ball. All the motorball men plus the keke men get down. They said they want point the driver in the truck. It's wrong. Let's stop more violence. Maybe the accuser or somebody that you feel are criminal, they may not be criminal. But when you take that to the police station, based upon the police investigation, they will tell you that they may that criminal or not. Please, my people.
Who are you?
You policeman.
Why you more people?
Yeah, come here. You go to the as I do. Yes. You're all right. As I was saying, yeah, let's stop that kind of thing. Take it to the law. You not get one right under the law, nobody right until the law can say you are right or wrong. Please, I beg you, my people.
Who say you?
If I say who tell you?
So say who?
So say oh man, Sam Sion, the man who care, crime stopper. He the one say, I'm gonna tell you, nobody must take the law in a hand. Don't say they say in the mouth say, oh man, Sam Sion say, don't take the law in your hand. You have to come away. You know what? It was you who will be the first now to come attack me. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you. Hey, all it out there. Oh man, Sam Sion, look at Jesus for you.
Yes.
Asunante pre, when chicken say, Kokoli oko, it's a gossip.
A pleasant, warm welcome to the midweek edition of the program from the Print News. We are back here this morning to run you through stories making headlines in the print media. And I'm here this morning. My name is Wendell Nimnan, Esther Daku, and Gus Koma. We are already set to run you through the dailies we have in our studios. So we say a pleasant good morning and welcome to the midweek edition. Gus, morning and welcome.
Good morning, Wendell and Esther. How you guys doing?
Are we okay?
Okay, Esther, good morning.
Yeah,
Morning,
we're here, Liberia.
Yeah. Well, I was here. It's good to be alive this day, It's not easy, but we're here. All right,
I like the colors, Wendell.
Thanks, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much. All right, so that's it, folks. It's time to get you set to take you to the front and back pages with 3 dailies in our studio. And this midweek presentation, we're going to be having in the hot seat another aspirant from District Number 7. All right, the man who wants to unseat Solomon George. He's going to be our guest on this edition of the program from the Print News. After running through headlines from the dailies. Tapana, morning and welcome.
Good morning, Wendell, and good morning to the peace-loving people of Mama Liberia. It's good being on the program from the Print News.
The great Tapana. How are you, my brother?
Well, I'm doing good. You have Esther there?
Chiel.
Good morning, Esther.
Morning, how are you?
I'm doing good. Esther and myself, we're in a fraternity organization.
Yeah, sure.
Your
Fraternity
fraternity
network.
Yeah, your fraternity network thing. You're talking on the other side. But anyway, folks, that's the voice of U-Turn Dapana Smith, and together we will be running you through these stories we have from the Heritage, the Front Page, and the newspaper. And like I said, we're going to be playing host to representative aspirant from District Number 7 in person of Abubakar Ba. The man who wants to unseat Solomon George is going to be appearing on the hot seat this morning. So let's run a few headlines for you from the Heritage. This story says for hosting a very successful community health worker symposium in Monrovia, U.S. envoy expresses kudos to government. United States ambassador accredited to Liberia, Michael A. McCarthy, has expressed kudos to the government of Liberia for hosting a very successful community health workers symposium here in Monrovia recently. According to Ambassador McCarthy, it took courage to invite such a large group. Hundreds of health professionals from all over the world came to this event, and it showcased the real gains that Liberia has made, especially given Liberia's experience with both the Ebola and the COVID-19 pandemics. And then more stories here on the front page. Minister Kimia presents classic lecture at Hungary Diplomatic Academy, describes Liberia's democracy as stable. We've brought you the story on yesterday. And another one says to enhance awareness and reporting, Medical Liberia trains media professionals on sexual gender-based violence and SASA. And another story says government of Liberia remains committed to achieving the country's development agenda. And we see the photograph of the Minister of Youth and Sports, Zoga Wilson. And then the second phase of coastal sanitation project will begin May 1. And so those are the stories we can take from the front page of the Heritage newspaper. Let's take you to the back page. On the back page, it says several health facilities to benefit from free medical supplies. In a joint effort to contribute to the country's health delivery system, Change Agent Network Africa Incorporated, a non-for-profit humanitarian organization based in the United States of America, has signed a tripartite memorandum of understanding with the office of Riverside County Senator Wellington Jeevan Smith, and Young Men's Christian Association of Liberia, YMCA Liberia. The MOU was signed Monday, April 17 by CAN, represented by its chief executive officer. And this story says Grand Crew County First Time Voters Association supports President Weah's re-election bid. Grand Crew County First Time Voters Association has expressed its support for the re-election of President George Manneh Weah in October 10 presidential and legislative elections. The chief executive officer of the association, Raymond Julie Ma, said the pledge for President Weah's re-election bid is in appreciation of the many development initiatives undertaken by the ruling government. Mr. Ma urged his colleagues who have just turned 18 years and above to turn out and get registered in fulfillment of the promises made. So, continuation of the story is on page 11. And then lastly, for the back page of the Heritage, perseverance is key to success. Gender Minister tells 5th graduating class of Grand Jita County Community College. The Grand Jita Community College graduated 84 students, 58 males and 26 females from various disciplines, which include teachers' education, agriculture, business, management and public administration, science and technology, and health sciences. Delivering the keynote address, Gender, Children and Social Protection Minister Willamette E. Sedita told the graduates that graduation is one of those steps in life that defines a coming of age, the ending of an era of life, and moving on to a new stage in which you are a leader, a doer, and continuation is on page 11. And so those are all the stories we can take from the Heritage newspaper this morning. Let's run to the front page Africa newspaper. And time to choose. 2023 general and presidential elections must be a sobering moment for Liberians. And another story here says contrabands turned over to Guinean authorities. Liberia Revenue Authority turned over smuggled goods to Guinean customs counterparts. And then lastly, for top stories, 84-year-old white man charged for shooting 16-year-old Liberian American boy who mistakenly went on his property. All right, so this is news from the diaspora. 84-year-old white man charged for shooting 16-year-old Liberian American boy who mistakenly went on his property. And then let's get to the big stories here on the front page. Montserrat County Superintendent and District Number 1 representative allegedly signed bogus MOU with a company to mine gold. Illegal mining in Todi Illegal mining in Todi authorized. Representative Lawrence Morris and Superintendent Florence Brandy signed the MOU on February 1, 2023, and approved the MOU between the three clans of Todi and Auburn and Rural Services Incorporated, though the company did not have a license or a business registration. You see what we're talking about, illegal mining the other day? That similar thing here, all right? Representative Lawrence Morris and Superintendent Florence Brandy signed the MOU on February 1, 2023, and approved the MOU between the three clans of Todi and Auburn and Rural Services Incorporated, though the company did not have a license or a business registration, but they went on to sign the deal with the company. All right, so let's get to this big story. People's Liberation Party Vice Chairman for Public Affairs justifies the party's collaboration with the ruling coalition and agitation from county chairpersons. We see the late Dr. Cassell, it says, could not stop us from joining the CDC. if Dr. Cassell was still alive and the party agrees as a body and meets the consensus of the majority of the party could not and would not stop it. Khalifa Nkrumah, Vice Chairman for Press and Public Affairs, PLP. All right, Isaac, please, you have to do us. We suffocating in here. All right, so let's see what we can take to the back page. Well, nothing we have on the back page, so let's go back to Esther to bring us the newspaper, and then right after Esther, we're going to be bringing on our studio guest, Abubakar Ba, representative aspirant of District Number 7, the man who wants to unseat the incumbent. Esther?
All right, we have the newspaper this morning on my desk, the nation's news since 1989. And of course, the top story says CDC gives LD 9 million to marketers and others in Grangeda County. This is on page 3 of this paper. We will just take a few lines from this story and we can run on to more stories from the newspaper. The national chairman of the Coalition for Democratic Change, Mobake Molu, over the weekend donated $9 million Liberian dollars to marketers and others in Zweju, Grangeda County. According to Chairman Molu, the donation is in fulfillment of President Weah's many promises made during his visitation to the county 3 years ago. Chairman Molu called on everyone to pledge their unflinching support to the re-election of President Weah during the October 10, 2023 legislative and presidential elections. Molu further encouraged all Grangedians to turn out beginning April 21 to May 11, 2023 and register so that they can be part of the decision-making process on October 10. He at the same time informed Grangedians that all promises made by the president will be fulfilled before the October 10 elections. Well, of course, we'll have to stop you there and look up more stories from this paper. Multiple registrants caught. NEC vows tougher action. Yep, and that's exactly what NEC needs to step up to. Tougher action. Let's see some lines from that story. It says the National Elections Commission has begun the duplication and adjudication of voter registration records from the 6 counties of Phase 1, with several persons caught registering multiple times. According to the electoral body, Elijah Daza is said to have been captured by the biometric voter system, registering more than one time at different centers in Montserrado County. Elijah is said to have first registered at registration center code 30422 with April 1, April 1, 1968 as date of birth, with ID 1051347864452. Later, the system shows that he went to another center also in Montserrado County and was again successfully registered, this time with the name Elijah Smith. His biodata at the new center coded 30427 with the date of birth April 12, 1968 and ID number 011930111168. Another person captured by the system for registering about 4 times. Imagine.
4 times. Can you imagine?
Peter Dolo. He is said to have changed his name from Peter Dolo to Peter Hinen at one of the centers and was successfully registered as well. Several other registrants were also identified by the system for engaging in double registration. Commenting on this, the chairperson of the NEC, Davietta Brown Lasana, said the duplication exercise is intended to remove all instances of multiple registrations from the center as the voter roll. She warned that those caught duplicating the process risk denial from participating in the 2020
that is counterintuitive.
presidential and legislative elections. The commission advised Liberians 18 years and above not to attempt to register more than once. It is a crime to get engaged into multiple registrations, and all perpetrators will be caught by the BVR system and turned over to the Justice Ministry for prosecution, she noted. All right, let's go back to the front page of this paper and look up more stories. AML's phase 2 expansion, a catalyst for job creation, poverty alleviation. Let's turn you to the back page of this paper. Danger. LEC neglects collapse led poor. Employees of the newspaper and business people on Broad Street are said to be in danger as a result of a collapsed Liberia Legislative Corporation pole that is almost falling into the building hosting
The LEC
the
people in here,
newspaper
they
and
for
other
the lit
businesses.
service.
And it's not only on Broad
I
Street.
don't know what gonna
When you go to
LEC
Bannersville around the Dryers Market area, another pole fell
The
last
company
night.
too damn
And you
irresponsible,
guys
man.
need
What?
to look at it because it's right on the road. I mean, the pole fell close to the road, so there's a possibility that it could drop on any car passing.
And you go other places, you will see the same thing. Light posts laying one side, and LEC, their vehicles will pass there over and over, but nothing they will do about it. I don't know what kind of irresponsible attitude is that. Seriously.
About a year ago, the distribution pole supplying the entity and several other structures around the area collapsed due to a heavy storm. Fortunately for those, page 8 has a completion. For those living or doing business in the vicinity, the pole did not fall to the ground or destroy property, neither did fire ignite due to spike from live current wires. Instead, it partly leaned downwards as it was held in place by wires from adjacent poles. After the incident, the management of the paper informed the LEC. An assessment team was sent to view the situation before returning later with a new pole which was successfully planted. However, the team that did the pole installation could not complete the task of transferring the lines and meters to the newly installed pole, but was left for the LEC distribution team to do the next day, leaving the broken pole tied on the new pole with high tension cable wires. Since then, LEC has failed to return to complete the work, even after several follow-ups with the management that consistently promised to send a team to transfer the lines and remove the hazardous pole, but up till now, nothing has been done. Presently, the cable holding the pole is drastically losing its strength, leaving the wires which still carry current start losing while the pole is getting closer to falling into the news building. Well, I think we have a representative aspirant of District 7. He's supposed to be here today with us.
And I in District 7,
And this
in that
issue is in
district.
District 7, so I hope you will speak to that.
All right, so we will definitely have him in our studio shortly. So let's take our break, and then when we come back, we can hear from our guys, and we go straight up to our studio guests. So let's get word from our sponsors, and then when we come back, we're going to be talking to Representative Sparent from District number 7, Abu Bakar Ba.
Robbie, why you taking?
I said, darling, you look so worried.
Charles, I'm worried because I don't know where to get stuff for my shop and restaurant.
Oh, come on, man. Haven't you heard about Exeter's Best Price Store on Gurley Street and Smart Road Junction on the Old Road?
Oh no, Charles, tell me about it.
Exeter's Best Price Store got everything for your shop and restaurant. And the good news is that they have reduced the prices of club beer products and imported beverages. So to keep that graduation party, wedding reception, and whatever occasion jumping till the break of dawn, Exeter's Best Price Store is that place for you.
Is that all?
No, they have for the first time introduced on the LIB market Buffalo Revive that comes with 4 different flavors: Cool Blue, Apple Kiwi, Full Red, and Fitness Orange. It's good for athlete and everyone. For wholesale and retail supply, call cell number 0770-617-575. Exeter's Best Price Store on Gurley Street and the Old Road Smart Road Junction. We are your cheaper wholesale and retail store.
Exactly. When you want some more, I provide it. So we start to talk. Come on, so going deep.
Hello. I want to talk about violence. More violence is indiscriminate. It can happen for any reason and to anyone. Until we do something to stop the surge of vigilante-side justice in this country, none of us will be safe. My Liberia is Liberia of hope, In my Liberia, it is possible. Violence is not part of my Liberia. Violence leads to property damage, injury, or even death, as we are seeing recent months in several parts of Liberia, including Monrovia. Talk to people in your community about violence. Stand up against mob justice. Be a community hero. Liberia is all that we have. We must all unite to uphold the rule of law. Thanks for listening. This is Old Man Sam Simon.
Are you in search of a place you can get quality petroleum products? Well, I got news for you. Mayoba and Sons Incorporated is the company to meet all your petroleum needs. We are one of Liberia's leading importers and distributor of petroleum products on the Liberian market. We are fully capacitated to deliver your petroleum and diesel products anywhere in Liberia. Mayoba and Sons Incorporated, we do rental of dump trucks, tanker trucks, heavy equipment, D8, front loader, excavator. Our clearing and forwarding agency is fast, reliable, and can deliver your goods on time. Mayoba and Sons have improved the quality of reconstituted distributions and importation by financial institutions empowerment. Our head offices are located at the Garnersville Town Hall Junction on Barnesville Road and Freeport Sigma Compound on the Bourgeois Island. For more information, call us on cell numbers 0886 512 379, 0777 512 379, or 0777 255 030, or email us Mayoba, MAYOUBAHS @yahoo.com, or visit our website www.mayobaliberia.com. Our mission is to keep petroleum on the Liberian market stable, effective, and efficient. Our vision is that our presence be felt in the 15 counties with outstanding commitment. Mayoba and Sons, Liberia's pride.
All right, people, welcome back to the program from the Print News. And we read some stories from 3 local dailies, the News newspaper, the Front Page Africa, and the Heritage. And we will go to Dapana. We hear from Dapana, and then right after Dapana, we go straight up to our studio guest. So Dapana, you've been following, listening, all the stories we brought you this morning. I'm quite sure you want to speak to a few of them, and then we can get our guests prepped up.
Yes, I've been already speak to a few of them. As it relates to the saga within the PLP, listening to former Captain Jerry Cody, and I really don't know what is his point. I really don't know what is his argument, because the fact of the matter here is that the decision that was taken for the PLP to form part of the coalition, it was a decision taken by the General Assembly. I don't know how they call it. They call it they got a committee there. It is a special committee, which is the highest decision making body within the PLP. And according to what I learned, there's former Captain Gerald Cody, who is the chairman for the PLP Boncante chapter. He was part of all the negotiations. He was part of all the negotiations that led the PLP to the coalition. So I don't know why is he agitated now. I think that the reason why he is agitated is because of some personal reason. I think so. I don't think he's been fair, to the party, because you have all of those hierarchies of the party, all of those members who run the day-to-day affairs of the party. They are part of they signed the document. They were part of the agreement. They were part of the arrangement. And we even look at the discussion that they wanted. Some of the names that were on that petition that he issued, the statement that he issued, some of the names that are on there, when they place on call to them, okay, again, some of them said they are not aware. Their names are on that paper. They don't know how the names got there. So I don't think that we should take Captain Jerry Cody serious. It is just another noise, so as to, derail from the main discussion. The main discussion here is that Captain Jerry Cody is off on his some personal gains. Now let me go to the how you call it. Let me go to the superintendent of Montreal County and that of the lawmaker from district number 1,
Yeah.
Montreal County. Can you imagine? We sat on the radio here the other day and we talked about all of these things, illicit money. We talk about some the illegal activities that are taking place within the extractive sectors within our country. So you see, big hands are behind these things. How will you go take upon yourself and give somebody go ahead when this person is not in line with the law? They are not in line with the law. Then you give them rights to carry out money. Who gave you the authority to do that? I hope the national legislature is listening. I hope the government, the Ministry of Lands, I hope they are listening. Something needs to be done. The superintendent is not above the law. The lawmaker is not above the law. They don't have absolutely no right to accredit nobody. They don't have no right to do so. So it was wrong. This is the reason why these things happening in the public cannot be solved. You see all kind of illicit money taking place within the country, or because of the irregularities. People who supposed to protect the law, they are part of the process of breaking the law. So I think we should condemn the superintendent and that of the lawmaker to do what they did if only the information is true. And we are asking them to speak to this. If they don't speak to it, then we will take what the paper is reporting. It's totally wrong. And lastly, to close up, since we'll have a guest, I want to speak to this whole how you call it, the chairman, the CDC chair, Moba Modu. No, I want to speak to the CDC chair. Let me speak to the legislative corporation. LEC needs to step up to that game. They are responsible for electricity in our country. They are the ones who planted those light poles across the country. So if you get default, if any of those light poles have issue, they should be there. It should be like urgent. Why would you want to endanger the lives of the people? Because what Esther read is like endangering the lives of the ordinary people. Exactly. If that light pole falls and it causes electrical shock, people die, what would they say? I don't think it is right for them to sit there and allow all of those light poles to be falling down, and then they are not there to take prompt action to be able to, to rescue the situation. So it's wrong for them to sit there suppressing and allow those light poles to be endangering a lot of people for months, sometimes years. Those light poles will be over there untouched, nothing is done, and sometimes when it causes chaos or some kind of danger and so on, then people want to talk. No, we are calling on Moni Qatar and the rest of the folks at LEC to make sure that all of those light poles, all of those wires that are not properly placed, they need to be able to go there and properly correct all of those things, because we are talking about the life and safety of the people. Thank you.
Exactly.
Thank you. And
just before we go to our guests, I just want to say something concerning this issue of LEC. This is one of the reasons why power theft is not going to stop in this country, because nobody taking LEC serious. Because if you don't take yourself serious, nobody will take you serious. People who will have issues, they will call you, you will not come around. What made you think I will not want to power theft? Because I know you're not coming around.
Sure.
So you guys need to step up seriously.
But it's also not good to.
It's
also not good to get yourself involved into power theft.
But we know sometimes the people get frustrated. Sometimes people get frustrated. How will you get a meter, your meter score, you reach out to LEC cannot come to solve the problem. You pay the money, they will promise you that you'll take the meter there. They don't take the meter there. Sometimes it gets like 2, 3, 4 months.
We have received complaints about this issue with LEC about late service. So.
Exactly. So it's not just the issue of
they are redundant. They are redundant.
No. Here's the problem. It's called
doesn't know.
Yeah, Liberia cracks me up, and including all of us citizens. We say all this stuff when they affect us. We cry. We say all the things. But when we have one citizen on here like a day ago, taking on the university system, we will all question that citizen, right? There's something called liability in everything we do. My brother, you're in America. Because of liability, people are responsible to do certain things,
Yes.
right? If they don't do those certain things, their liability, I can sue them. I can
Sue
take
them.
actions against them. I can do all kinds of things against them.
Yes.
But for us, we don't want to. You see, we Liberians were very lazy. We don't want to go through the process. Again, it's one single man challenging the system. But most people would discourage that single man because the process is long. It's like everybody that are having a power tough issue or the power line that's in that area, if it causes a fire. If you sue the government of Liberia or LEC for monetary compensation and your entire citizenry supports you, guess what? Those people will start doing the right thing. But until we start doing those type of things, all what's going to happen is it's not my own family that's affected, so I allow it to happen. You see what I'm saying? That's what we do all the time. You know, let's go to the voter ID system here that we're talking about today. We've been talking about this forever.
That's crucial.
Keywords in everything that we do in English. The English language is very easy. Everything is broken down, except biometrics. Remember when we talked about biometrics? Long time ago. We told you the challenges, but everybody took it for granted. Biometrics means each one of us are uniquely identified. Uniquely identified. So if you took the initial steps to make sure those unique identifiers are put in place, nobody is able to duplicate in the first place.
Nobody should be. Nobody should be.
Now, because you didn't do those, now you're telling me you're going to clean up. How can you clean up when the people themselves aren't even there? If it is biometric and I'm not there, I'm not to all the 5 places I register, how do you know which one is the right one and the wrong one? I'm just trying to get the logic here, how these people can come up with these things. You know what I'm saying, Wendell? How do you know Wendell Nimler was in PHP and register and the other place and register? Because it need John Doe? Look, we are we are inept people. We do not want to do the job. We just try to make it quick. Everything we do, this is the reason why we're here. Okay? There is no way David Etta Brown can tell any logical person that she's going to clean a voter roll anymore and they agree to it. That is a lie. It's impossible. It is impossible. Gus Palmer is saying it's impossible because you don't know which one was a legitimate person at this point. This stuff has been entered in your system. You're pushing it. Let me tell you one thing, what we do. In America, we do electronic health system right now. So every patient that goes to a hospital, when they go in, their record is going everywhere. Even they go to California, they will see it. But you know why they can see it? Their markers are already in the system. So no matter where they go, all they have to do, give those numbers, they're able to retrieve those information. But it takes process. The only reason why I can see that system in California, if certain root words or numbers or elements are not given. So my people, let's be honest with our people. Let's stop lying to them. Let's do the right thing. Thank you.
So Wendell, before you come in, did you guys do fingerprint?
Yes,
when
we
I was
did.
doing the registration?
Yeah.
But as long
we
as you do fingerprint, then there is no way for multiple registration because as long as you do your fingerprint to this center, you go to another place, it already is system. So when you put your finger there, it will alarm that you already
So,
done your registration.
What it should be.
so I don't know, but
Yeah.
anyway,
Wow.
let's.
Like very different.
mm. All right, so that's it, folks. It's time to get to our studio guest. He's
And we'll
been
expand more on that for the registration thing.
yeah, and
No
he's
time.
been sitting and listening.
Yes.
So with that, we're giving the time.
Is that the assistant minister?
No, let's hear from him. He's going to tell us who actually he is. All right, so good morning and welcome.
Thank you very much.
Good
First,
night.
I want to say thank you to the Freedom FM family. I want to say thank you to your co-host for giving me this platform. My name is Abubakar Ba. I'm from District 7, born and raised in District 7. Went to the Muslim Congress High School. I'm a pharmacy technician. I'm commonly known in the district as Dr. Ba. More people don't know the Abubakar Ba, they know Dr. Ba. Okay, so we are here. Currently, we live opposite the mosque on Nipo Street where my parents live, and we got our own place there beyond a group of 77 where those disabled people live. That's where we live right now. Okay, my intention is.
We'll get to that part. We just want when you're ready, now you will tell your intention. We already know your intention.
Okay.
All right. So, tell us how long you been into the district? How long you been living into the district?
It's like forever because I was born in the district. From the time I was born in the district, I have not been anywhere. I've been living in the district. I own and work with several other pharmacies in the district. All through all those pandemic and the war, I've been here. I have not gone to any other country. I don't know any other way besides LIB. And District 7 is my home. I've been there forever. From the time I know myself and I was born, that's where I've been. District 7.
So, my brother, what made you think you are the right person this time to unseat Solomon George?
Thank you very much. I'm the right person because I've been with the people in the district, for the past pandemic during the Ebola period in West Point. More people are there right now listening. They can attest to the fact that I was there for them. All medical practitioners left West Point. I was there. I stayed there, was there. I was helping the Ministry of Health, coordinating all those sick people, those people that were dying at the time because West Point was quarantined. The place was a major hotspot. I was the only person that was there that was assisting the community, helping people. I help a lot of people in the district. People know me throughout the district. I go to people door to door. I help them, ask them for their needs and what I'm able to do, I do for them in terms of medications. The people, they appreciate that. And so they are asking me that I should get into the race. They will support me. And I know with the clear support of what I'm getting in the district, I know I will be the next representative for this district, District 7. I believe that our lawmaker, for the past 2 terms he's been in office, he has not done well when it comes to sanitation. Our district is the #1 district in LIB, but it's the least district because the district is filthy. The district is dirty. Everywhere, because of that district, the European Commissioner said Montserrado is the dirtiest place in Africa. This Montserrado District 7, if this District 7 is clean, is well sanitized, the entire Montserrado can follow suit.
So, are you in any way saying that if you happen to win this election, Montserrado is going to be clean?
I'm talking about in my district. I will start from my district first because Montserrado start from District 7. That's where Montserrado start from. There where we got the market, there where we got Central Town, Broad Street. The entire Central Town is within District 7. And the place is very filthy. As you can see, almost all the separator in town is oozing. Everywhere is feces. No one is taking issues to that. For me, I will not wait for MCC or Water and Sewer to take action. I will try to institute my own group, sanitation group, that will try to look into the district and clean the district and work with the people in the district. And that is my platform. I want to clean Central Monrovia. I want to make sure Liberia and Central Monrovia get it facelift, that it could be, no one will come here and say Montserrado or Monrovia is the dirtiest place in Africa. That's what I see. That's the major thing that District 7 needs right now is sanitation.
Okay, Honorable Solomon George has been leading that district for about 2 terms now. What is the exact reason you think he should not be retained?
Thank you very much. Our Honorable, he always ride on the glory of our Excellency, the President and CDC. He's just sitting home for the past 12 years. He have not done much in the district. He don't have a district office. He don't call for meeting. He don't have any legacy that he can point to in the district. Everyone in the district right now is tired with him. They are looking up to me now that I can take care and can take from where he is right now because there's nothing he can show. Nothing. So everyone in the district is tired of him right now. He's yeah.
I listened to you and talking about, your contribution during the pandemic, the Ebola, the COVID. You were there for the people when medical practitioners fled the community. You were one of those, they're helping the Ministry of Health to, get sick people medication and all of that. So, predicated upon that, is that why you think you can make a good representation?
Yeah, it's not just that. I'm with the people in the community. I understand their needs. I understand what they want and where they want to get to, how they want to see their district. And I'm the best person that I believe I can unite the district also. And I can implement what they want because I'm with them. I live there. We are there together. I'm not that person that in the car passing around. I walk into the district. I understand their feelings. I talk to people. I meet stakeholders. I talk to them and they tell me their feeling. They tell me what they want to be doing in the district. Most people in the district right now is calling for sanitation. More people want to see the district to be sanitized. The district, we have to put ourselves together. Everywhere, many citizens of District 7, so we can try to clean the district. The district is the dirtiest district in the entire country. And this district is supposed to be the number one clean district in the entire city.
Okay, speaking to the issue of sanitation, we know Water Street down Waterside there for years. Years. That place has been like that. Are you promising the people of District 7 that you're going to work on that particular area?
Definitely, I will do. And not just that, all other businesses that are in Waterside that are generating money in this district, you be resident of here or not, you will conform. I will ask you to try to sanitize your place. All those separate are oozing in this district, from Broad Street to Gary Street to Nipple Street, everywhere in the district. I will make sure, by the grace of God, if I'm elected, I will take care of that situation. No one will see any oozing. We will make sure all those separate will be taken care of. Down Waterside will be taken care of. We will work with the people that are on ground. We will clean the district. We will make sure, by the grace of God, the district will get a facelift. And the people of District 7 know who is talking. I'm not a scheming guy. I'm not a pretending guy. I do what I said, and what I said is always the right thing. And so I will be with them, and I will make sure we will clean the district, because that's what everyone needs right now. More people in the district are strong. They are working for themselves, and but the district is very, very filthy.
All right.
So we noticed before you come in, just to that same question, you know how difficult it is for Liberians to abide by the laws of the country, right? So we're looking at the issue of cleaning down Waterside. That is a market area. The market has a superintendent and all of that. So how do you intend to face some of those challenges that people will continue to delay the place because they feel that they're paying money to the marketing association and all of that? Because with the issue of keeping a place clean, it depends on the people. I'm sure you will not, as a lawmaker, will leave your office and go there to see that. How do you intend to handle that?
Thank you very much. Maybe you may think that for me as a lawmaker, I will leave my office and go there. I will take the drastic measure of Madam Bro. I will go down there and I will tell them, all those separate and the preps that are connected to those separate that are connected to those buildings, they will go back to where they come from. You cannot take your feces and put it on the street. We will not allow that. I will talk to everywhere many businessmen. You got your store, you have to put drum in front of it. And in fact, I will talk to the major, Javosi Koji, will assign security down what I say. Choke plastic, we will pay, or else we carry to jail for 8 hours. We will implement laws. We will take a drastic action. We will make sure the place will be clean. People need to be get out. We will go to them. We will talk to them. You see, like Mary Bro, every time you go down Wallace, the place can get clean. Once you leave from there, the place get dirty again because the people don't have someone that they are afraid of. If I'm elected as representative, I will live in the district. I will go everywhere in the district. Everywhere that they have dead, we will clean it. We will make sure. We will find people. We will persecute people. We will go after people. Anyone feel that you will date the district and go free, it will not work. Once thank you.
All right. I listened to all the things you said, and it draws me to ask you this question. All right. I listened to you. You said there's nothing tangible Solomon George can boast of in the district. And now you are, you want to replace Solomon George because you feel with the level of work you've done, you are the best choice. So you care to speak of to some of the things that you've done so far in the district, your fingerprint, you know, what have you done? What have some of the projects you have carried on in the district? You know, since you said Solomon George have nothing to show, he doesn't have a legacy. So now you want to replace him. Let's hear from you.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Windell. You know, for me, I'm from the side of the health. I'm from the side of medical health. In terms of my area, I have done a lot for the district. I have helped many people. I have helped many people in my area. I met many people in the district.
When you say help now,
in terms of medications, giving them medications, sick people in the district come to me and ask me to help them. You know, during the COVID time, you know, people are stigmatized. More people are afraid to go to the hospital because when they go to the hospital, even got headache, people will say it's COVID. And you know, so people call me and I go to them, I help them, I sensitize them, I tell them it's not everything that happened to you is COVID, you know. So you don't have to keep yourself secret. When you are sick, you should try to come up and communicate with some of us, then we'll know how to help you. I'm there with the people in the district. I have organized several cleanup campaigns in the district, but you know, if you're now a leader in the district, you don't have that voice, more people don't listen to you, you know. Like the district is a very influential district. We have a lot of big institutions in the district. They need a voice like the representation or the representative for the district that they can listen to. You know, but in our own week with the young people in the district, they know what I'm talking about. We've been with them there in terms of sport, in terms of every aspect of their life. We are there with them. We will do more. We have done more, and by the grace of God, if they elect me, they won't regret electing me.
Okay, so let me see. Those of you listening, just drop your comments there. We'll read them out for you. If you have a question or whatever concern you want to raise to our studio guests, we'll give you the time to drop them on our Facebook Live. Those of you watching, and we'll open up the lines. You can also raise your concern. So let me stop here and hear from my colleague. I'm quite sure they want to raise one or two concerns. So Dakwana or Gus, you have anything to add?
Dakwana, go ahead.
Okay, I want to appreciate the brother for coming out to speak about his intention to contest in that district number 7, and he's a pharmacist. And I fall in love with him because the director general of the LMHRA is my first cousin, so I know that he knows her. But I follow the favorite media outlet in Nigeria, and just this morning they did an opinion poll for district number 7. I didn't hear his name. I heard the name of the representative Solomon George. I heard the name of Emmanuel Dan, you know, and other folks, but I didn't hear his name at all. So how formidable is he in that district? And I also got my son running in that district, J. Emmanuel Prayer. So how formidable are you? Can you really pull the trigger as it relates to the leader votes to make you representative, or you just like, you know, saying it? What's the actuality on the ground when it comes to you being elected over all of those big names in the district? We also got where the power too. So a lot of big names in that district. So how formidable are you?
All right, thank you very much, Dakpana. I'm very formidable. For Wede Power is renting at my uncle's house. Wede Power, she's just coming. She's not known. Or for Emmanuel Down.
Oh, we got a woman renting.
Yeah, she's renting. Emmanuel Down is also renting. And we in the district, we know ourselves. You know, most of the opinion polls are done in the radio station. We know how people are doing opinion polls. On the ground, I'm very strong. The entire district, the Muslim will vote for me. The Maningo will vote for me. The Malaka will vote for me. The Fula will vote for me. The young people will vote for me. I'm the most strongest candidate in that district. It's just that because I came late, I wanted to wait until after the registration before I can declare my intention.
You sound highly religious.
Yes. Besides religious, you know, I cut across all sections. I'm a tolerance guy. I work with everybody.
Were you petitioned by the people? Were you petitioned?
Yes, I was called by the people. I was called by the people to represent them. Yes.
Okay. All right. So far, we will keep an eye on District 7, and we'll see how the outcome will be. But
Yes,
as far as I know, it's my first time hearing about you.
yeah.
It's my first time hearing about you. I
Okay,
know
okay.
Abu Bakr Ba, but I think he's one of the ministers at Internal Affairs. I
The
thought he
internet
was the
affair,
one, but
he's my
yeah.
brother. I know
Oh,
him.
that's a brother. Okay,
He's my brother.
okay,
I can tell you, my
okay,
brother, I'm strong. I'm strong in
okay,
that district. I'm strong. In the entire
okay,
West Point will vote me because I save them.
okay.
I stay with them. I understand what they want, and they understand me very, very well. In the district, I'm strong. I can tell you,
So what party will you be running on?
I'm running independent. I'm supporting His
Oh, okay.
Excellency re-election.
Are you a member of a political party?
I'm a member of CDC.
Oh, so
Okay.
you're
But
a
then
member of
but we're not going to me.
are
Why
you
can you
primary?
confirm yourself to the primary?
No, no, no. I'm not prepared to go for the primary
Why?
because I understand the primary sometimes. If I try to get into it based on the situation in there, it may not favor me
Why
because
why
they
you
will
say
say
But you are
will be
formidable. Why would you say that?
favoring the incumbent. And based on all the gains they are looking at, in there. But for me, I believe in His Excellency. I've been with this party for 2005.
do you believe in party discipline?
I believe in
Hmm.
George Weah.
You believe in George Weah?
Yes.
Okay.
My man, and men telling you we are sharing, you're still getting it out there.
All right, so
No, you not only we are saying part of the party, so why can he just
Okay,
confirm
look,
himself to
let's
the
get to the real
primary?
stuff, man.
I don't. I
Listen,
don't want to get. I don't want to get into
let
primary issues with the
let me
party.
let
No,
me
I
get
want to
in.
go independent, but I'm supporting His Excellency re-election.
Okay, let me
Okay.
get in here real quick. Okay, I respect that. Honestly,
Yeah.
it's a gentleman's right to be an independent, regardless of what party he represents. In this great United States, we see it all the time. Colin Powell voted for Barack Obama. Barack Obama was a black man. His only chance to see a black man as a president, he did. They do that all the time. Long story short, my brother, here's my question for you. First one, what are the needs of West Point? Can you just tell us some of the needs of West Point, and how do you think we can mitigate some of those needs? How do we like handle some of those situations?
Thank you very much. The first needs of West Point is like number one is the coastal defense. The sea erosion is one of the major issues that West Point faces with right now. West Point is almost half wiped up right now. It's because of the intervention of His Excellency. At least things is gradually coming to a normal. But the sea erosion is disturbing the people in West Point seriously. That's a major issue in West Point. The next thing there is sanitation. The place is congested. The place is dirty. There's no organization in place to able to put the people together to sanitize the place, to clean the place. No good bathroom system. And everyone take bath and go to the sea to defecate and do other things like we need more sanitation, like good bathroom for West Point. We need to look at the sea, the erosion, and to empower some of the fisher people. And because West Point, most of the people that are there, they depend on fishing.
So on that
That's
note,
the way they can survive.
not
So
to
it's to
cut
empower some of them with their material they use, canoes, net, and other things that they use to fishing. But the most pressing thing in West Point is the sea erosion.
So on that note, on that sea erosion, what's your take on the relocation of people from West Point? What's your take on that?
Yeah, the relocation of people in West Point, I think that it can be looked at holistically. It can be looked at the best way possible, that the people of West Point can get a better life. If
Right.
there's a need for relocation, there could be an estate to relocate them. Should not just take them out of the place.
Well, how
And
would you be able to do
there
that?
should be a relocation.
How would you be able to do that if you were elected and where everything you just agree with, the sea, we all know, and even people in West Point are aware of that. How are you going to be able to help do, say, for instance, if there was a relocation? How are you going to be able to
Thank you very much.
lead your
This
people to
the
there?
issue is not just it will not just be on the head of the representative. This thing will be a central government thing. I will be the representative that work with the government. I will work with the government, and we will find the best solution for West Point. We will work together. We will sit on the table. We will share idea. We will look at every corner of West Point. We will think what is best, and we will do what is best for West Point, because West Point is so dear to my heart.
Okay,
Well,
so
that's
you have placed so much emphasis on West Point, and West Point is not the only community in District 7. You have other slum community in District 7. Like look at the beach area. When you go to the beach area, people also have an issue with erosion, because I think when I visited the last time, it was around the rainy season. Most of the houses that are close to the sea, they had their clothes wet. Some people were even trying to move closer to the main road, and with all of that, you have lay so much emphasis on West Point. And there are other
Okay, thank you
people.
very much,
In furtherance to the question, how many communities are there in district number 7?
In district number 7, we have
Please speak into the mic.
Okay.
Yeah, please speak into the mic.
Yeah, as to the question you're saying, my sister, you see district number 7, we have a Sunni. We have a quarter they call Sunni that start from Mama Point, that go all the way to where the president is facing a park to beyond the barrier. That's where you see that Sunni.
Yeah.
That Sunni is being flooded right now by rubber, and that Sunni right now is almost occupied right now. There's no way for the water to flow, and because of that, the water are going back in the community. It's causing more harm for the people. The Sunni have been closed. Everyone tried to connect their bathroom to the Sunni. Plastic, every day that have been wasted into the Sunni. No one is taking care of that Sunni. Right now, as I tell you, we are organizing men to clean that Sunni for this rainy season that coming, because of that Sunni causing more floods for people in the district. We are putting ourselves together to clean that Sunni. We're putting men together to clean and make sure that those things are not repeated.
All right.
Yeah.
He's district number 7 rep aspirant, Abubakar Bar. He's here this morning, and so we will now take the calls and read out the comments on our Facebook Live. So those of you listening, we have representative aspiring in district number 7, the man who wants to unseat Solomon George, who is saying he's not prepared for the primary, but he's a strong supporter of His Excellency Dr. George Manawia. So you can call us on 0776-104-104, 086-500-104. And outside Liberia, those of you listening, you want to join the conversation, plus 231-86-500-104. You can call us on those numbers and be live. Yeah, Dapana.
I think this is very important, even though we try to pressure aside, but I want to ask you. You are a strong supporter of President Weah, and you are saying that you cannot conform yourself to the primary, you'll be going independent. Should, in case President Weah raise the hands of the party representative in that district, how will you feel? Will you still support him?
Thank you very much. As you can remember, Papi Sulu of District 13, it happened the same way. President Weah went and supported Mr. Weah, and Papi Sulu went and beat him and later on joined the CDC because you were from CDC. I'm for President Weah and I'm for CDC. But
I'm talking about doing a campaign. Because that time you're talking about, it was a by-election. But now President Weah will be running. If he goes in that district and raises the hands of Solomon George or someone else that will be on the party ticket, will you still support President Weah?
Election.
Yeah, exactly. It don't matter.
I'm a bona fide
The man has a right to go as an independent, no matter what party.
I know you're answering the question I'm asking the man.
Yeah,
President Weah will be running 2023, right?
Yeah, Dapana, let me paraphrase the question. All right, Dapana is saying, all right, you support President Weah. Why, if President Weah puts up the hand of somebody in district number 7, will you still support him?
Yes, I will still support him. Because I know President Weah putting someone hand up in District 7 automatically does not make that person a representative this time. Especially when
because there will be things that he will say to promote that person against you. Will you not think hard with some of the things that President Weah will say?
For the person.
No problem. I don't have any issue with that. But District 7 people will decide what to do for them.
Listen,
if they feel stay with Solomon George is okay with them, I don't have any issue to do with that. I don't have problem with the president. I will support the president no matter the situation. I will still support him.
Okay.
Look, even the president understand we action. So you're stop all of this thing. The president understand people have the right to support him and not have to care about the rest of the people around him. It is a fact. The president knows. He already told you guys that. So again, it's the young man's right to. I don't like Solomon George. I truly don't. I'll be honest with you. I support President Weah. I don't think Solomon George had done anything in that district. I mean, for a person that came out of that district, I don't think he's done what he's supposed to do for a product of that district. So please, Solomon George should be gone. He should be expired. Sorry, man.
All right.
Listen to Solomon George this morning. He said he's formidable.
Well, even God's
somebody do rent your house. We got why you got your office in the house?
Let's take some calls. Let's go to the phone lines. Let's hear from our callers. We'll come back to Esther to read out the comments on our Facebook Live. Let's take our first caller. Hello.
Yeah. Good afternoon.
Yes. Good afternoon. Your name and where you join us from?
I'm Aliyu Kitawe, presently for the public food.
Yeah. Let's hear you, Aliyu.
Thank you, Honorable. You see, these guys, they are stayed in power for 12 years. That's the Solomon George people talking about. If a young man can come out and speak the way he speaks, and
Oh my God. I didn't cut you off, bro. You went up the line. Let's see if you can call back. Let's take another caller. Hello?
Hello, Brother Wendell.
Hello.
Yeah. Let me just speak to our brother.
Call your name first before you speak to Brother Ba, and don't give us feedback. I'm hearing myself in the background, please.
All right. Am I okay?
Go ahead.
Okay. My name is Elijah Kier from Balanceville. Yeah, I've called to speak to Brother Ba. Brother Ba, I'm a physician myself, and I support President Weah. But when it comes to our country, it's not so much about partisan and what have you. You talk a lot of good things concerning our country. Actually, disrespecting is filthy. Just as you said it. And we need somebody like you. I like your courage. Continue. Don't give up. Whether you are going to primary or not, there's not only primary people win election from. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's talk to you, this caller. Hello.
hello,
Yes, welcome to the show. What is your name and where are you calling from?
Alvin M. Jones, JR, calling from station number 4.
Let's hear you, Alvin.
So the coming studio there, you see, when you come into the political theater, you got to come with fairness. Because the matter of fact that you now public work minister, or you now water and sewer director, or you now the city corporation, or how they can call it, the city mayor. But you say you will make sure the city will be clean, your district will be clean, you will clean all the people in the whole, not you. That one part the brother law. But I love the courage. So you able to talk, I love people that able to talk. But on the other side, in line, if you go that route with people, you will not accept him, they will reject him. Let it be fair, because he lost a work that is different from what he's saying, and you will not able to do it. So I tell him, thank you, but you should be able to come with clear story.
Well, you should also know that he can work with the rightful authorities to make sure that his district is clean and fully represented.
But he just said that to say he will do it, and he said, I will do it. I will make sure. He can work that out in Labrador. Even also Labrador, not work that out.
Okay, the man said we will do it now. So what you say?
Lord, if you were to say the red book thing, like, I'm just trying to.
All right, Alvin. Thanks for calling.
The guy can get on force.
I'm telling you.
Thank you. Let's talk to Mansisi, the female general. I don't know what she calls that female general. Hello. Hello.
Tell you again, I'm never why people discuss me. What kind of trouble are they money?
Oh,
You mean me say to my brother in the diaspora, man?
what's up?
That partner is my brother, yeah. God, come on.
Go ahead, Mansisi. Let's hear you.
Yeah, let me say to your studio guest there. This is my.
I say you say my last name too. That's trouble.
The general, yeah. Well, when I listen to your guest this morning, he said it. But I want to ask you a little question. You asking, and me asking too, like, what is that doing in District 7? And you think the people elected at this time? It's coming to the people you want to bring Kenny to rub on their mouth for District 7. Send me 7 to vote you, and you're discussing Mr. George, that you have been nothing, and the people looking at you to be the reference person to lead our ill. What you have been doing, and we hearing a lot of news over there, the Maribor. You're not going to the media, but we hearing it up and down that he's doing well in that district. But if you feel secret, it's just about you. You've been having a lot of people. What is he been doing in that district? that will not then see and you want to tell the Labrador people that they will vote for you. But if they don't vote, welcome to the vote to last today and last, they just start copying the parents. You are one of those in that video. Thank you, my son William. I want to tell your studio get this money. Thank you.
Thank you. He will answer all of the concern. Let's take maybe 3 more calls and then we'll go to Esther to read out the comments. Let's talk to this person. Hello. 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 Caller, are you there? Okay, let me take another person. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, welcome to the show. Go ahead. Let's hear you.
I have 2 questions for your studio guest.
Question number 1.
Question number 1. What is the stance of the establishment of war and economic code? Question number 2. If we were to go to the election and President William did not win, would you support any government that will succeed President William to fund his government? Those are my 2 questions.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's go back to the female lines and take this caller on this line. Hello.
Hello, William.
Yeah, hello.
This is Ma Wate calling from New Jersey.
Welcome, Ma Wate. Let's hear you.
Yeah, I want to tell my brother that in studio high because he says he's a physician. And I'm a physician by DNA. But the only thing I want to tell him, you know, today the party discipline made from all we stay here today. So the way you want to run in a district, and Solomon George is a physician too. So let's come anytime we go on in studio, let me just tell the Labrador people, they say 7 people, the thing what you will do for them. But I want him to criticize or to talk anything against Solomon George. Because
Ma Wate, listen now. The man won't move from there. So you don't expect him to talk good things about the man.
No.
You know?
No, I think talk good things. The problem with going any student, you must just know what you do for the 7 people. Because the problem about the representative there in the country, the senator there, all the leaders of Labrador they are having. When they put on top, the thing will do for Labrador people, they say they want Jesus. So when they come into power, we don't know what can really take place. Get that around the night today. So today, that was going on. They say one of the things that we're living in.
Okay.
So I want to thank you. The only thing here is that we are promising we not put anybody hand up the 2023. Everybody must fight. Well, thank you.
Thank you. Let's talk to Rebecca Sayum from the USA. Then after that, we'll go to Esther. Rebecca, good afternoon from Liberia. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Winner, and good morning from the States. Good afternoon to Esther.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
and good morning to my own CEO and Brother Gas Institute. And to our studio guest, you know, Winner. Most of the time, I tell people the reason why we on the Blue app and on all the radio stations, and they talk, on Facebook or the talk show, and we giving our people them, encouraging them, and what have you. I can tell anybody for free, it's better that you come on and be frank with the people than to put them under the impression or say something that you know that you cannot do. In a sense, when I tell people, nobody can face Liberia even in 20 years. It takes time. Liberia is a very old and rotten soul that hair now grow all around our soul. The dead skin is not get double on it. So nobody. Then we come to West Point or District 7, I mean. You know, take it from up under JC or somewhere up there, coming down to that water side before we hit that, because somewhere opposite LC, that there where my sister used to have a geography table we used to sell. You understand me? From that to before the war, I passed to that place when I was over there, and I saw that separating that green water is still running under that thing. So you think you will come and just get it done? If even they gave you 10 years or 7 years in power, no. And before you tell somebody that, hey, I can heal this sickness that's doing you, you have to start working towards that sickness. Number one, giving the medicine. If you are a spiritual person, start to start fasting and battling that sickness. And you asking that question, what he been doing in the community for the people, and what he doing for the people, that what he explained now, is different from what he said he will do for the people. If somebody is sick, you go there to get a medication. It's different from you being representative to go and build the community or clean the community. It's totally different. Yeah. You can't look at someone who is a mechanic, they get in the hospital to get medication.
Okay,
No,
Becky. All right.
two different things.
All right.
So thanks for having me, and thanks to my studio girls. You got good faith, but why you very have passion for, go for it, but
Okay.
not the representative work. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's go to Esther. Esther going to read out the comments on our Facebook Live, and then we'll come back to our studio guest, get his, response to all of the callers, and then we can close.
All right, we have Maxwell Yimpa says, I'm watching. Hezekiah Dodo says, watching live from a residence in Brewerville, Christi Police Community. Hezekiah Dodo again says he's following closely. From where M. Fofana says, good morning. I'm watching. Hezekiah Dodo again says, I'm following live. Maxwell Vani says, good morning.
Hezekiah won't follow this show.
I'm telling you. I'm watching from Gainesville Supermarket. Patterson David says, but who in their right mind would not want to vote for President Weir? Gadi Passaway is watching. La C.R. Brown Senior says, good morning, Mr. Nimland. Gerald Jackson says, good morning, cuz I'm watching from
Good morning, cuz.
Buchanan. And Pluto Eddie says, I'm watching you live from Congo Town. J-Man J says, you can change your name, but you can't change your fingerprint. I'm watching from my grandma village under the cola tree. Kadi Passaway says, I, Liberia pharmacy technician, is called doctors. Can you educate them by letting them know you are not a doctor? Rebecca Seyon says, why you are not doing it? I'm sorry? Why you are not doing it, but want to be represented before you start doing what you're talking about. Kadi Passaway again says, a sewage system down Waterside is so old rather that no one individual can solve easily. Patterson Davis again says, yes, that brother is saying the truth. That district needs to be clean. The water side is dirty, and even the river is full of dirt, and it needs to be clean as well for everywhere. And Kadi Passaway again said he's coming out a little arrogant, and bringing in traps is not safe. Kadi Passaway again says West Point should have been clear since 1979 when the new Georgia estate was built to relocate citizens of West Point. Usun Sal says, good luck, brother. Kadi Passaway, okay. And then Patterson David says, I'm a seditious, but Solomon George is not doing anything. So I think this brother will do better. And then we see Chomela Richard says, good afternoon, Mr. Nimle and Ms. Daku. I'm watching from Suba Town behind the President football field. Your thanks for the show. And Master F. Wea Lee says, I'm watching from Brewerville. And I'm Francis Glacken. We are the second. Thanks for the show. And again, Kadi Passaway says, my concern also is he administering medication to people. All right, so far so good. That's all of the comments we have from our comment session. Let's send controls back to our guest so he will respond to some of the questions you guys have asked.
All right, thank you very much. I appreciate everyone that called. I want to say thank you for your concern and everything. What I would like to say on the issue of the war crime code, I believe this country needs a deterrent. For me, I'll go yes for the war crime code. I think it's good. We don't need to reward people for doing wrong to this country. We need to punish people for doing wrong to this country, or for the other concern. People are saying what I've been doing in terms of the sanitation. Thank you very much. I've done a lot. Currently, I'm engaging the administration of Nipo Junior High School on the separating on the road there, because all their feces and everything is coming on the road. And when I engage them, we're trying to find a means that we can re-divert their line. And order, someone have to do something. Someone have to take step. We will not continue to live like this for over 20, 30, 50 years. The whole place is oozing and no one. I'm not MCC. I'm not Water and Sewer, I know. But with my intervention and with the community, we can do more. We can help. I don't think Mirabro is a MCC or work with Water and Sewer. But what she wants for it to be done, it can be done individually. I can rally the people of District 7. We can come out. We can meet all necessary stakeholders. We can get rid of those things. Like the separator my sister is talking about to Johansson there, is an old thing. Every time you pass that place is oozing. I don't believe that is happening just like that. That people are making it to happen like that. They got lands that are connected to that separator. We will go to those houses in the surrounding. We will talk to them. You cannot get a beautiful house. You don't have a separator. You have to got a separator. You have to redirect those lines. We will engage people. We will do our best. We don't more in that district. And, so I don't think that is an issue. On the side of Honorable Solomon George, I'm a seditious. I did not come here just to criticize him. I'm saying what is the fact. The Honorable been there for 12 years now. What he want to do that he did not do for the 12 years, I don't think it's achievable. You have to give chance to the younger generation. You have to give a chance for us to do what we believe is right for the district. And I know by the grace of God and with the support in the district, I will win this time around and I will clean the district. For MCC, I want you to take it easy, MCC. I'm your son. We are on the same path, but our lawmaker make us shame in that district. In terms of lawmaking, in terms of oversight, he's not performing actually. I'm not attacking him, but the people in the district know. The other people need a year, like Solomon, like Emmanuel Dan. The fence that Emmanuel Dan in Jalaba compound opposite the American Embassy, where he live downstairs, he renting one apartment there. I will win in that fence. The weather part you're talking about, she's renting for my empty Obama Point. So former Alaji Sinu house. They are renting.
All the people were renting.
They are renting. They are renting. You understand? They just passing around flamboyanting, they making big mouth. You understand? The people in the district understand. We are not.
What's about the lady? What's about the lady? That lady.
People trust me. People love me. They know I've been there with them during the pandemic, during the hard time. I've been there with them, and they will reward me.
Thank you. All right. Thank you so much for coming into our studio. He's a representative aspirant, Abubakar Ba. He's popularly known as Dr. Ba. And he's going to be contesting in that district. And so I want to say thank you ever so much, Abubakar Ba, for honoring our invite. We want to wish you all the best in your endeavor as you strive to be a lawmaker. So we'll go back to the USA and get the Kwana parting statement, and then we out of here.
Before we get the man party, the man cooking in the background, so the man got to...
We're going to call that man and cook.
I see focus at the back there. I don't know what he's doing.
Esther, so you spotted me.
You want to do your toy thing, your fraternity child.
Okay, all right. Okay, I want to say thanks to you, Mr. Ba. I wish you all the best, but I'm not yet convinced. I listened to everything that you said, but numerically, your strength, your political capital, I'm not yet convinced because I followed this with 7 politics. I will go back and listen more, put my ears to the ground and see if I will hear your name in those corners. But I'm not hearing your name in those corners. There's a lady. She was on the board of Water and Sewer. She's a businesswoman. That lady too. Her name is
Joma.
Yeah, her name Cynthia something. I know he knows her. That lady too. Her name is in the district. She was part of Patel.
Oh, that Collins. Is that Collins?
Yeah, Collins. Yes, Collins. That Collins woman. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Quebec Collins, right? Yeah.
Quebec Collins. Kevin
Yeah,
Collins.
all the names I'm hearing, I ain't hear your name yet, but I will go back. But one of the things I want to say is this: you are a physician, and even though God tried to dismiss it, but it's very important. If the CDC puts someone hands up and you go against that candidate, and you have like 2, 3 physicians in that district contesting, you guys may likely just lose to the opposition candidate. Imaya Dan is strong in that district, and you have other people who are part of the opposition and strong in that district. So that's just something you need to think about.
And that's one of the conversations we have to elevate next week. All
Mhm.
right. You see, we're doing a lot of work. We going around and we asking the people about the incumbent and those of the folks who want to unseat them. So we'll talk about this on Monday. Monday we'll have this conversation.
Because if you love President you will want somebody who has love for the President to win. But if you guys try to fight among yourself and then the opposition wins, it will make it difficult for President policy to go through the legislature.
All right,
So that's why it's very important.
We got commercials commitment, so we gotta go. Gatti, our sister in Canada said, Dr. Ba, you are not a doctor, so we should stop calling you doctor. All right, we should call you a pharmacist, not a doctor. All right, but this is a name that this guy.
Yeah, that's just a nickname.
It's just a nickname. He's not a medical doctor, Gatti. All right, thank you, and we'll be here tomorrow, same time, same station. All right, so do have a pleasant time. Thanks to all of you for watching. Thanks for listening. Those of you who took up time to call the quiz, the representative aspirant, we want to say thank you ever so much. We want to wish all of you a pleasant midweek.